So this question kind of hits home with me because, you know, I have an uncle that's married to a white lady, right? Can you be a black man for the cause and be married to a white person? What do you think? I have my own opinions, but I kind of want to hear from y'all first.
Oh, go ahead.
I think you can be there. Yo. Yeah, this is crazy, but so you got a pro-black man,
right,
who has a white wife, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you love who you love, but don't. I can't start.
That's not the question.
No, I mean, the thing is this.
Can you have a white spouse, significant other, whatever you want to call it, and be pro-black?
No.
You
He's semi-pro.
Yeah. touching the line. You on the line.
Semi-pro. That's hard for me because I understand, like, you can't take away your blackness, but you also sometimes can't help who you love.
Let's stop you right
there. The reason why I say that is because I've seen brothers who are in environments where they don't have a lot of black women around.
Find them.
I understand
There was
that.
black women.
No.
Black
I understand that.
Black people meet.
My woman black. How about that?
This is my
I know she black. She real black.
Black.
This is my whole rebuttal to this thing, right? So yes, for me, I believe you can, but there are a lot of black guys out here, right, that aren't considered and deemed cool. Aren't considered deemed cool, and you act white. You know, a lot of people get on some black dude.
You would talk to a dude who act white?
But this is
A black man that
hold on. We can't say act white.
What is act white?
You can't say act white. You're
In the sense
right.
of black people saying acting white, that's black people speaking.
No.
That's black people having.
That's being a fucking square. That's what that is.
Okay, we can say that, but we can't say white.
But that's what people mean.
But that's what it means, right?
It just so happens that most squares speaking extremely proper English, but that's not the same thing. We know what we're talking about.
We gotta say that instead of saying black people.
So this is why I say this, because I asked the question. I talked to my uncle before, and we was like, I said, yo, you know what I'm saying? If you ever try to date black women, this thing, he said, man, I love black women. I try to date them, but none of them gave me a chance. And I just happened to have a connection with this person. We clicked, and that's how we got together.
So no, but that's not the question, because the question is there anything wrong with it, and there's not.
No, but they said, can you be pro-black and date a white woman?
Because my thing is, how as a black man or woman can you claim to love a thing, a culture, a people that you want further? Your uncle has to make children with this woman. Your children.
They're brown.
But we also understand once you're 1% black, you're black.
Yeah,
they're brown.
You know
But
what?
that's a whole
Let me tell you
different
something. And that's a whole
dynamic.
different animal. And I'm going to use an animal in its literal sense. You have the black leopard out here somewhere. It hasn't been even reared its head for 50 years. It's a black leopard. Of course there are 50 other kinds of leopards. This one is black. It needs another one to further its species.
So with that being said, are any of us truly pro-black? Because none of y'all are 100% black.
Oh, here we go with the bullshit.
No.
By choice.
Hold up.
I mean, regardless, we'll always be black.
So I
we'll
can't
always be
help
black.
that through Ancestry.com we find out that you're. At first of all, I haven't done mine. If I ever find out I'm more than 3% of Irish of anything,
But you are.
I know. I'm just kidding.
So.
But literally, that's not what you can help. We can't help what what the white people or slave owners did to our ancestors down the line. But I can stop the ball. I don't gotta further it. At the end of the day, and there are some great people. You got some fine, great. Product. J. Cole is a product of a biracial relationship. It is what it is, and once it's there, you can't,
And black people claim him and love him to death.
Let me tell you something. How can I? Just right quick. Hold on. How can I? Listen to me. How can I? This is me personally. Lay down, make with whatever a white man, and have my son. What is a white man going to do? When my son comes home and say, Dad, they called me a nigga today. What the fuck he gonna do? Say sticks and stones? Sticks and stones,
Is
son.
it your place to take that?
But this is the thing.
I have to.
What do you mean? I'll have to.
But what if she understands to the point where she doesn't actually know what we're going through, but she understands and supports.
She's
him
sympathetic
to the point.
to it.
Supports him to the point.
And
So
that's
when the kids come home and say, "Mama, this dude called me a nigger," she will say, "You know, baby, this world is wrong, and I don't agree with that. But go talk to your father about it." You know what I'm saying? Go talk to, and then the father goes ahead and tells.
But
them,
I feel like where we going left is that we dealing too much with the relationship and not enough with pro-black. Like we're not talking.
So yeah, can you be pro-black?
I didn't break all that.
Saying that I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Yeah, do your thing. Date who you want, date who you please. I'm so pro-love. Date whoever. Date white, date black, date whatever.
You need to love black.
But what I'm saying is that what we're not talking about, right? For example, is love in general. We're talking about an idea of furthering the cause of black people. Now, what we understand, what we understand is that from a fundamental standpoint, is that what that means for us is a economic stability and a familial stability, right? That we're talking about the ability to produce and sustain ourselves and the ability to produce and sustain our families.
I think we're leaving something out there, though.
What?
And that's the ability to spread the knowledge of what.
But no. Because
the requirements for being
That's
pro-black
not-
can't just be set at making more black babies and more black babies, and then.
But see, this is what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be a I'm disinterested. I am severely disinterested in spreading the idea of black people to other races. I don't want to be a part. Hold on. We don't have that responsibility. We've been doing that since we got stole, right? We've been trying to get everybody else to understand us and participate with us and be with us. We are the only people on the face of the planet who believes in diversity as a virtue. No one else does that. Nobody. Asians don't go out and say, "Why don't bring niggas in?"
They don't.
Hold on. Irish don't go out and say that. But this is the thing though. And because they don't, their culture is preserved. It is theirs. They command it. They own it. They distribute it. All of that. Ours is not ours because we believe on principle that other people should be invited in.
So this is my whole thing. I wasn't saying spreading knowledge to every other culture. I'm talking about spreading knowledge to our own people. So, what are the requirements? But this is the thing. He can still have a white wife and still spread knowledge and build into all of us.
I would say this. I would say this right here. What we're talking about right now is like the Childish Gambino effect.
Okay.
That's what this is. Because you got to think about it. Like, he's having children. He's procreating with someone who's not black. Right. So, therefore, he's bringing children in this world that's going to have a different experience than he did.
Are they not
growing
black,
up?
though? That's my question.
They're biracial. It's a difference. They're not labeling themselves. Me, when I come out, I'm black. No, it's not. I am black, right?
Because
I'm not saying I got a white mama, white daddy, vice versa. I am black. Both of my parents are black.
I'm a lot of slave.
Can't live.
Still a slave, my
No,
guy.
I am black.
Hold on.
I am black.
What we're not gonna do is act like
We're not gonna do is being black. We're not gonna do that.
We're not gonna act like all black people across the spectrum have the same exact experience, and we're not gonna act like being half white or partially white does not universally improve that experience. Because it's not fair. What I'm saying, and I'm not saying that biracial people aren't black. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if your intention as a pro-black person, your priority is to further the cause of black people, and that does not start in your home, then you are not that. That's all I'm saying. You find a way to be pro-black in every other space but your bed. That's some bullshit. If I said, "Oh, I'm a capitalist everywhere but at home," you wouldn't accept that shit. If I said I'm a Christian everywhere but at home, you would be like, "Nah, bro, you're just not that." But if I say I'm pro-black except with my life partner, you're like, "Oh no, I get that. That makes sense."
And that's what it is. And just imagine the hypocritical standpoint you take. I know somebody. He's pro-black. He'll speak it from the mountaintops. If you let him, he give you the deepest knowledge of the kingdoms of Egypt. His wife is white. Sir, shut up.
What if she supports? What if she supports?
That's good.
From outside the club.
But I think, it's different when you see a union of two black people speaking about black lives, black culture, and the importance
Like,
of a
Brett,
union.
that's great. You need to
It's
allies. You
different
don't have
when
to be
you
in your
see
bed.
a
That
black
shouldn't
person
be
and a
support.
white person together.
I'm
It's
just
just
asking the
different.
question.
So I'm not
Yeah.
saying
Yeah.
it's what
Yeah.
it's done.
But the
It's
thing
just
is this.
different,
But
all in
listen.
different
And
ways.
the thing is this, even if they do support,
Yeah, because you
of
see
course-
some of them die
yeah,
hard,
but
right?
most of them support because they see what happened.
Yeah,
They see
what
slavery and
happened.
stuff like that. That's obvious, like, bro, that was messed up.
And
They
then
get it
That
now.
was messed up,
It's a
bro.
guilt
They get it now.
Yeah, they
because
get it.
that's part of
And
their nature.
It's a
that's
guilt
my
factor.
thing.
But the thing is this, they'll
fine.
never know how it feels to be black.
You cannot
No.
relate,
You'll
and that's
never
the-
not be the one running the
But,
world.
but that man knows how it feels to be black.
And that's
So
great.
Exactly, but does he
man,
lose
so
relationship to it having a white wife?
Are we saying it's only one way to do things when it comes to this situation?
I'm saying
No,
that
no,
we
no,
are
no,
the
no.
only race who cannot find pride in a pedigree and can't create one. Let me tell you something. Asian people or even like white people or whatever, like they love who they are. Like I don't know whatever. I'm just
No, Asian people.
no. I'm trying to get a
what if
specific
I can't
pedigree.
find
I want
anybody
you
that
to
loves
bring.
Exactly.
Oh, you talking about like
That's
Jews?
what I'm
Like
What
you
if I
look
can't
at.
find anybody that looks like me that loves me?
Bro, you're not looking.
Yeah,
Fuck
you're
it.
not
I don't
looking.
wanna hear that.
Blackpeoplebeat.com, bro. I'm trying to tell you now. Somebody out
And
here.
I'm only saying this off of what you said. I'm a square. Nobody wants a square.
There are square black women, bro.
Yeah, it is, bro.
But that's our assumption of what he had to go through. Like we never been in his space to assume.
I get it.
So
I
it's
get it.
kind
It's
of
the
like,
trauma. It's the whatever.
but it's kind of like a
I said I
disservice
wanted to
to
get out
ourselves
there. I'm
to cut somebody off that wants to help
But listen
spread
to this.
the
Let me
knowledge
tell you
of
something.
No, you need
Listen to
allies.
people.
You need
Just
allies.
because we're looking at the outward appearance.
But I'm
Because
not
we
saying-
tell people to dig deep into what we are, right?
No.
But you know what? Let me listen.
I mean,
I think
We have to find ourselves, so we have to dig
No,
deep to
but
find out
listen,
who we
as a
are and all
race-
this,
I
right?
feel like we have to challenge what people perceive us to be.
But why do we care about what they think?
Because we gotta dwell in a society where we have allies.
I don't care.
If I'm a black man, I'm walking into a room and I work with all white people,
That's
or
your first
all
mistake.
people who are not of black descent, right? I have to fight stereotypes.
Nope.
I have to be like, well, I gotta fight with who they perceive me to be, and also my intellectual capacity is challenged every single day. So me coming into me being in a relationship, if I go home and I talk to my significant other about that, and she's white, she may not understand my day-to-day struggle.
Because
And
she's
may-
never
and
been
maybe-
she's never been the one in the
she's
room
never had
around
to
the rest.
But maybe
experience
that's
that.
not the dynamic of their relationship. Maybe he goes and talks to his brother. Maybe he talks to his sister. His
It's a
mother.
different level of
Nah,
intimacy, bro. It's a
This is-
different
but
level
we
of
have to
intimacy.
What we're saying is the relationship is just not what I'm saying. The relationship should not just be the defining
I agree.
notion of that
But
person.
my thing, wait, just
Yeah,
hold
go
on.
ahead.
Can we? My thing is, we are literally the only race who has to mold and accept that we can just love everybody. If I am, and forgive me if this is politically incorrect, but if I'm Asian and I'm 16th generation unrefined, unwashed out Szechuan.
Right.
I'm proud of it. That my blood is untouched and I'm Szechuan, and it don't matter how square I am. I'm gonna find me a
But
Szechuan man
listen,
to greet
Because
me.
my
Is-
culture,
is-
my culture is
but
more
listen,
important.
I don't
Is
think
that facts or is that opinion based on your experience of what you
Right.
see?
Fact, because the thing is,
Right, that's a
how many
fact.
times parents say, "Don't bring no white girl up in my house"?
And then how many
Like,
times do we
this
say,
is- but
why do they say that, though?
I
But why
love
do they say
myself.
that?
We
If
love
you
our
from the
culture. We
South,
love our
bro,
race.
if you from the
So we're
South,
not.
you from the country,
We're
you
just seeing it
understand
from
why
our
your mom
perspective.
told
But
you
that's
your mom and dad
What
told
a
you
slap
not to
in
bring
the
no
face,
white
so
people.
listen to
Only
me.
experience.
What a slap in the face it must be to if I have not even gonna use me. If you have your mother, you have your mother, you have your sister. Your mother did her best, whatever it was, to be the example, and maybe she wasn't. You have some brothers who wasn't, or whatever. They raised you, shaped and molded who you are, your ideals, and I'm speaking from a positive standpoint.
Right.
Your sisters in your house shaped and molded you to be what you are, and lo and behold, look what I brought home. A white girl. She's nothing like you. She's nothing like you. Although she supports my struggle, like what a slap in the face it must be.
But then it depends on who your parents are and what they teach you. Because some people may take it as a slap in the face, and some people parents may take it as my child found love, and as long as she's happy, I'm
We're
cool
not
with
talking
it.
about
But we're
love.
not
We're
talking-
talking about
we-
being
we not-
pro-black.
That's what
talking
I'm
about
saying.
being
But-
pro-black.
I get that.
But the thing is, as a parent, yes, we're pro-black, we're teaching this, but as a parent, everyone's not going to necessarily take it as a slap in the face. We can't speak for every black parent.
So listen
No,
to
Saying
this.
that we're
I'm
not
taking
saying-
it as a
hold on.
responsibility. It's a responsibility.
We talking
At
about
the
a
bottom,
cultural
at the
thing
bottom
right
line,
now. Yeah.
the pro-black portion of it, it's a responsibility. Do you think it ain't white guys that I may find attractive? I don't necessarily, they can't do anything for me, but it ain't like, what's his name, paid for the Chiefs, Kansas City Chiefs. Don't try to act like y'all know
The
his
tight
name.
end, what's his name? The one that dated
Oh,
the black
Travis
girl.
Travis
Kelce.
Kelce. He
Yeah,
got a black
Travis
girl.
Kelce, yeah.
Fine.
So-
He's a fine man. Probably got swag, whatever. Ooh, be an ally. You can't lay with me.
Yeah.
So you
And
can't
I
be
think,
no white king.
I think another thing that we need to do, because even if we can, we might be able to agree that being pro-black is multifaceted, and it may not come down to your relationship alone. But what I'm saying, what I mentioned when we were talking about the inconsistency is, I think that if you are pro-black, then perhaps one of your priorities is to be taken seriously in that space. And I think that when you do, when your practice does not look like your preach, that you lose credibility in that
credibility.
space.
That's
And
all
so,
this
and
is.
so all I'm saying is
Love
that
who you
it may
love.
not be true.
Yes.
It may not, I don't think it's true. But let's just say that it's possible for you to be pro-black and be with a white woman. All I'm saying is that I just don't want you to talk to me about being pro-black. I want
Please.
you to keep that
Please.
shit to
Just
yourself.
don't.
that over there.
And that's a matter of preference.
Yeah.
I don't want that to
Talk
talk to
to
me
Don't
about.
have a
somebody else about
conversation.
that shit.
Because
No.
sometimes
So I
I'm
gotta
way
play.
beyond
I
this. I
gotta
never
play
am,
both
but
sides.
I-
I gotta play both sides to it because I know people who are in different relationships with different people, and a lot of times what I've seen and what I've heard is that what led them to finding somebody outside their race was a matter of nurture,
That's a cop out.
because they never found a black woman that
That's a
nurtured.
cop out.
They never- like,
I can't accept that. I hear you, but I
But they-
Run that
you
back.
can't- but you
Run
can't-
that
you
back
can't tell-
to the
but
black
you
man
can't-
on
But
trauma
you
who's
can't
looking
tell
and coming
somebody.
to be
You
fixed.
can't tell somebody what they experience is wrong.
No.
You can't do that.
No,
I'm not saying
We
it's
said
wrong,
cop out.
but I'm,
It's not
I
a
can't
cop out.
accept
It's
it.
not a
It
cop
is.
out.
That's like saying I ain't never had
Because
no
if
money, so I ain't gonna never
because
be
if
strong.
I dated 100 black women and they never gave me the nurturing,
How many
more?
more? The one
How
you
many
want.
more is left?
All these black women out here
Okay,
playing,
but
bro.
listen, but how much
Nah,
searching?
bro.
But how much searching do you expect somebody to do? Like you want
If
somebody
I
to
don't-
settle?
you don't
You
expect
want
anything.
somebody to
So,
settle?
and that-
You gonna
I
get
know,
black
that's
women
exactly
love.
in the first black woman you see, you be like, oh, this is
telling
it.
me? You telling me?
Listen,
No,
say
you're
it
telling
for
me.
me.
If
But
you
you're
date
telling me to
100,
pass up
if you-
love and settle because I'm pro-black.
Sam, if you date
Pass
100
up love
women,
for
if you
black.
date 100 women and it doesn't work, it's you.
Why?
It's you.
Why?
That is just statistics, bro. You gonna hit 100 duds in a row and you're right.
I didn't say 100
No,
dozen in
no,
a row.
no.
I'm just saying.
I'm
if-
saying-
if I haven't
It's
found,
duds, it's
Bro.
zero
I'm
duds. If
but
you
I'm
date
not
100
gonna,
black
but
women,
I'm
it
not
doesn't
gonna,
work out.
but I'm not gonna pass up love and say, oh well, I'm not gonna give anybody else a chance.
I'm with
because
people love
pro-black.
who they love,
Because
but
I'm
when they say
pro-black.
that,
But why?
What
But
if-
look at your attitude
what
towards
if
it.
it
That's
is-
my
what if-
thing.
what
I
if-
feel like
Because I'm
those
pro-black,
men
like,
resent
love
black
it.
women.
No, if you are pro-Asian
Those
and
men
pro
start to
whatever,
resent black
they,
women.
most of them don't even
And
factor
they
in love
feel
into
like
their
hate
procreation.
speech
They
online
really don't.
for black
It's
men.
scheduled for them. Like, I don't know, find you an Indian
And
man,
most
you
of
want
them-
me to
and they be
schedule it for
miserable.
you, or whatever.
Nah,
And that's
they
fine, not
Research
necessarily.
shows that,
That's
you know,
not
arranged
arranged
marriage is
You're
a
making the
habit.
assumption
And
and you
it
take
works less.
and you take the attitude
No,
too
but
of,
maybe not.
because
That's
I'm
because
supposed
of
to
a
be
cultural
pro-black.
standpoint,
Like,
not because
yes.
of
And that's why we're talking about
That's
black
because of the culture,
black
man.
love as a culture. We're not talking about love in the essence of
Yeah,
finding
no.
someone and
Yeah,
settling
nobody
down.
give a shit
We're
about
talking about the meaning of black love and its importance to our culture as black people.
I'm with
I'm
AB.
just-
That's
We
what
can
we're
understand
talking
it.
about.
I'm
bro.
just
The
saying
moral
that.
That's what we're
story
talking
is-
about.
I'm
At
just
the
saying
basis,
that
that's what we're
pro-black
talking about.
isn't being defined by who you love.
Yes, it
There's way
is.
more stuff than just who
It's
you
about
love.
who you
that goes
with.
I'm
on
saying
pro-black.
all the black
There's way
people,
more than that.
all the
There's
black
way
people,
more than that.
all
Because
the,
I could be single and still be pro-black. So
But
it don't
see-
got shit to do with who I love.
so we don't want your pro-black though. Is what I'm saying.
That's all we
Keep
say.
your brand.
Keep my
We don't want your
brand.
shit.
brand.
Peace and blessings, good people.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? We just want to thank y'all for tuning in to season 3, Black Fly on the Wall.
Aren't you happy that you get me, a woman's perspective? Black Fly on the Wall is typically about men and their thoughts. I like to add my 2 cents.
And that's a wrap. Definitely had a good time speaking on different topics. I hope you all enjoy. Share this, comment. It's meant to. Damn, I need to start over again. And that's a wrap. That's it. Damn, bro.
I got the chair all far back. You know, I'm sure I got the other votes. Cool. Thank you all for tuning in. Check out season. Right? I'm like, bruh. Thank you all for tuning in to season 3 of Black Fly on the Wall.
Thanks for rocking with us, Black Fly on the Wall, season 3.
And that's a wrap for this episode. We hope you enjoy. It's meant to spark conversations in your home and create change.
What's good, world? It's Aaron Lod, producer of Black Fly on the Wall. I just want to thank you for tuning in, sharing, liking, commenting. Please subscribe below to our YouTube channel and share with your friends. Talk about it in the barbershop, hair salon, wherever you may be. But we appreciate your time and your effort into listening to what we have to say. And we hope you enjoy the topics. God bless.
As a swindler, say sweeping up these chains like I never been a prisoner. Exchange these chains for angels in my perimeter. Never be the same, I'm flawed, but I'm forgiven, bruh. I'm flawed, but I'm forgiven, bruh.